Back here in Accra, the Ghana Police Service has announced a crackdown on the use of sirens by unauthorized vehicles. Inspector General of Police David Asante-Apietu said this at a news conference in Accra. It follows concerns that vehicles, mostly Land Cruisers, sound their sirens to have their way on the road. At a news conference organized with the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, Mr. Apietu directed his officers to enforce the directive to the latter. Kingsley Otu has more in this report.
This is not uncommon on Ghana's roads. If you own a Land Cruiser V8, you are a king. They are often seen driving at top speed in the next lane. For what may be described as a two-pronged attack, the Ghana Police Service, together with the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, says it is determined to end the abuse of sirens. In a press briefing held at the police headquarters, Inspector General of Police David Asante-Apietu says the motor traffic regulations specify clearly vehicles and individuals allowed to use sirens.
The practice of illegal use of sirens poses a huge risk to unsuspecting road users, not to mention a disincentive to our collective fight against noise pollution. Sirens ordinarily should be alarm signals to herald vehicles on emergency missions. However, the developing reality is that several other public and private office holders and individuals illegally mount sirens on their vehicles to aid their movement, thereby bringing serious discomfort to other motorists and pedestrians. The DVLA and the Ghana Police Service are collaborating to change this disturbing trend. We wish to state emphatically that any person who contravenes this regulation commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a fine of not more than 25 penalty units or to a term of imprisonment of not more than 30 days or both.
The Chief Executive Officer of the DVLA, Akwesi Ajiman-Buzia, says the DVLA will complement the effort of the police to achieve their purpose. He said the authority will now carry out checks and remove any unauthorized sirens in any vehicle that visits its offices before any form of documentation is done.
We are stakeholders of road safety, and we intend to collaborate, to work together with the police, the MTTD, to make sure whatever has been outlined by law is enforced. We will also, at the time of vehicle renewal, make sure these things are applied. We will inspect vehicles to make sure they don't have anything that is not mandated by law, which means the lights, horns, those things not mandated by the LI, legislative instrument. Those people who come to us for renewals should understand that we will not tolerate that. We will take that out of their vehicles and probably prosecute them as well.
They hope this will be sustained to ensure discipline on the road. Kingsley Otu's report for JoyNews.